Welcome back to the Amateur Shittalkers, everyone. We're on a bit of a different.
We've got different scenes here
Yeah,
today.
I know you will be all confused, but we're not in Broadford. We're sort of graduated, but we haven't graduated. We'll be back there next episode, maybe.
Leveled up for one episode.
Exactly right. Now, leading into this episode, I just heard something absolutely absurd off camera before we started. And I think it's due to bring up straight away, but we have Rhemy Bea here. Say hi.
Hi.
Remy doesn't like hot chocolate.
No, I don't. I think it's too sweet and it makes me feel sick.
I think that's putrid.
I think we should end the episode there.
I think we're done.
I can
Roll the
leave.
outro music.
Yeah, I can leave.
No, you can stay. Just wait, when did you figure out you don't like hot chocolate? Like, I actually want to know about
I
this.
feel like-
This was just
no.
before we started, so I need to know.
I feel like I've just never drank hot chocolate.
Is hot chocolate like the same as hot Milo though?
I
like,
always
would you
had
classify
cold
it?
Milo.
I feel like, yeah.
I always had like a tall glass of milk and just like 10 scoops of Milo on top. And
Yeah.
ate the
That's
Milo
on
and then
top?
drank
Wait,
the milk. I
Milo-
didn't mix it.
Does the Milo go on top, or does the Milo go like in first?
On top. Because I ate the Milo and then drank
Don't you like watching it just slowly just bounce up to the top of the glass?
You put
I don't mix
Milo
it.
goes in first.
I don't mix
You
it.
don't mix it.
No, I just eat the Milo by itself.
What?
I remember one of my
because
core.
the way you do it, it's like the Milo goes in first, and then like you just put a shit ton in, then you put the milk on top, then the Milo will come up to the top, but it's sort of like it's like wet Milo, if that makes any sense.
Can't
I'm
Milo
not sure
not
that's
get
why-
wet?
Huh?
Isn't it like a thing that Milo
No,
doesn't
it's like
get
a
No, like
wet?
it seals around the outside.
Yeah,
and then
but
like it's still
I've
like
seen
dry
people,
inside
on
of it.
TikTok,
If you stir it good
they
enough,
do
though.
that and then like they tap
Yeah.
it and all the liquid like falls off it.
Well, anyway, then you just
So
Should we cut into who exactly you are?
yeah.
Why on the
Now,
couch?
enough of the
Yeah.
hot chocolate business. But Remy, who are you?
What's your enterprise?
Yeah, exactly. We put you on the spot there.
I'm a journalist and
And
I'm mainly a journalist right now. But
Do you
I
find
also,
yourself on red carpets much? And
yes, that's where
Do
I
you do-
do
mainly
you talk in front
find
of crowds?
myself. Yeah,
do you find yourself doing collaborations with brands often as well? Like as a
It's-
model?
it's something that I do on the side for fun.
see.
It's not my goal, but it's
what's your goal? How about tell us about your main thing going for you right now?
My goal is to be a journalist and to teach journalism when I'm older as well.
All right. Haven't heard of that.
Yeah. And just make it to America.
Make
Yeah,
it to
right.
America.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting out of
and
this
that's
shit all right.
journalism's the path you want to take for that.
Yeah.
right.
Like, the Oscars,
Yeah, cool.
all
Oh,
of that
Jesus.
stuff.
All
Yeah.
right.
How about if we take a few steps backwards in like instead of looking forwards, we'll look backwards for a second.
Okay.
What other like sort of things have you done to pass the time to get to where you are now?
Um,
I know there's a few to go through, so you can pick. How about
We'll hit it off with like, how did you start? Like, what made you think that like journalism was for you? Like,
well, I never actually had it planned for myself.
Oh,
I
really?
always thought I was just going to be like a fashion designer.
oh yeah,
But then there was like a call out for like young journalists for this magazine and I got picked.
Ooh.
And so I started off by writing for a magazine.
which magazine was that? If you can say.
I can't say.
You can't say. All right, no worries. No worries.
But I started off writing for this magazine when I was 10, I think.
yeah.
10.
Yeah, and
I couldn't write at 10.
Oh, that's-
it probably wasn't that good. I think they edited my writing a bit,
Oh,
actually.
okay.
But to be honest.
I hope so.
I couldn't spell cat when I
What
was
sort of
10.
magazine gets 10-year-olds to write for?
It was like a kids magazine.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
makes more
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, it was like a kids magazine.
Okay.
It wasn't like a
Wasn't
full-on
like a-
magazine.
Is it like you don't have to tell us what magazine, but like does it come with a toy in the packaging?
No,
Oh.
no, unfortunately not.
Lame magazine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't-
It was a fashion magazine.
Oh,
Clearly not a
okay.
good
Yeah,
magazine.
yeah. No, so I started off by writing in the magazine and then I kind of went off on my own with Kids Fashion Week. That's where I started journalism, interviewing for them.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I just kept going.
So you want to
Keep
be
going.
like the face of like a news panel sort of thing? Like,
I want to be my own news panel.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going out independently.
What
Yeah.
what would you call it?
Be
Surely.
social.
Be social?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Be social.
yeah.
That's
so,
cool.
So that's
Yeah.
that's actually like, isn't
It's
that what your
last
actual
name.
business
Like
is?
for
Yeah.
people who
That's her
didn't
middle
pick up.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
B,
Yeah.
B is my middle
Yeah.
name.
Oh, wait, what?
Willis
Yeah.
is last name, Willis.
Yeah, Willis is my. Okay.
I feel like you told me that already. Hang on, no, need to tell them. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, no, well,
Oh, I'm Remy
I
Willis.
think it's common sense that B would be my middle name. I don't really hear it as a last name, but yeah, B is my middle name.
Oh, yeah, okay. I did know Remy Willis. I don't know why I put together. I think I thought of like two different people, but like they were the same person. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, okay.
There's Remy Bea and
Yeah.
there's Remy Willis.
Sure, yeah.
But anyway, Remy Bea Willis.
Rhemy Bea Willis, yes.
Do you get Bea a lot? Do people call you?
I get
Remy Bea?
Bea, I get Bay.
I
I've been
I
also
remember
been
the
called
first time-
Rhemy a lot, and Rhemy as well. I've gotten Rhemy.
Rhemy?
how does that happen?
Do you get Rhemy?
Yeah, Rhemy all the time.
Really?
Because most people's like most Rhemys are spelled IEM and then IOY.
Okay,
Okay.
I've got
Ben,
that. I've
Ben's
got that.
struggling there. Ben's
I just
struggling.
had a bit of a brain
Loading.
block then. That's fun. So what brands have you like done modeling for, like collaborated with? So do you
many.
have for everyone
Like-
listening? Do you have like how many followers do you have on TikTok and Insta and that?
Yeah, you just got to throw this out there.
Okay, I don't check that, so I'm pretty sure on Instagram I've got 22,000 right now, but
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Instagram is a bit funny.
Yeah.
They are going through a phase right now where they're deleting so many like bots, like
Oh.
fake accounts.
I actually find like heaps of bots in like my
Yeah.
notifications, and
Yeah,
I'm worried
true.
people are like gonna think that I'm buying followers.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah.
There's so many, and they just come out of the blue. But
Wait, Ben, you're not buying followers?
yeah,
Don't tell
sure.
them.
But
All my 800 followers,
yeah,
they're all bots. No one wants to look at my content. It's fine.
Yeah. Now we don't want to listen to you talk either, Remy.
Keep going. I don't even remember where we were.
People what's it called? Brands you've worked with.
oh, I mean, I've been doing it for so many years now that
What about just the highlights?
my highlights.
Your highlights. Throw out your highlights. We'll
Oh
work
my
from there.
gosh.
Now there's a few to choose from there as well, isn't there?
No, I think I'm just.
I think one of your
I
coolest.
think I'm grateful for like all of them because especially when I'm working with a brand for the first time, it's like, wow, this is really cool. Even if it's like a small business,
Yeah.
I think it's like the part that they like chose me
Yeah.
to
Is
work
that-
for them is insane.
Yeah. Is that how you started? Like a small business reached out to you, or you reached out to a small business, or
Honestly, that is so long ago.
when was it? Do you know?
When was the first time you actually got to work with a brand?
Well, I've worked with brands since I was 10. So there's probably companies that don't even exist anymore that I worked with that I can't really remember. But my first standout, I think when my like influencing started
Yeah.
was like during COVID when Princess Polly first reached out to me. Like that was insane for
Oh,
me.
that's-
Like that was crazy.
That was that first
like,
major step. sort
my
of thing?
life like changed after that, I think.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
it was just like as soon as I did Princess Polly, it was like brand after brand after brand.
Wait, they reached out to you, or you reached out to
They
them?
reached out to me. I
That's
remember.
nuts. How'd
Yeah.
they reach out to you? Like, how'd they know who you were?
They emailed.
Cool.
But like,
I don't know. I think they must have just saw me on TikTok or something.
That's
Is
crazy.
that like was that the platform you were on at the time?
Mainly TikTok and Instagram, but I
Yeah.
don't think they would have seen me on Instagram. It's hard to get out there on Instagram.
What platforms are you mainly on at the moment?
Still TikTok and Instagram. I'm trying to start YouTube, but
start YouTube.
it's a bit difficult.
What are you trying to do? Like vlogging or?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't really.
Have you put out content?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah. Is that in the works?
So I film and then I go to edit and then I just forget and then it's too long.
Oh, yeah.
Too long gone.
Yeah, I see
How-
how
like-
you feel.
Like Sydney,
When
Kids
we-
Fashion Week, I vlogged to that, but then it was just too far gone.
Oh no,
I feel like I didn't even see you
I feel
vlogging
like you
that
can
much,
still
but
put that out.
In the hotel room. Because when you and Benny
oh,
were there.
I thought that was a piss take.
Nah.
Oh,
no. I thought
Damn!
we were just joking around because I walked in with a vlog camera.
because
Yeah.
you were vlogging for Benny.
Yeah,
when you
no,
were
I
over in
thought
Sydney.
Remy was
Well,
just
no,
trying
no,
to take
I-
the piss out of me with a vlog camera in my.
I probably was.
He probably would.
No, I think I like was up until that night and then I was like, this is so stupid.
I think it would be
like,
interesting though.
Yeah,
like,
are you still
for,
in it?
Yeah.
for someone like I don't hear of many like red carpet hosts and whatnot like
You,
vlogging. I
yeah,
don't know
'cause
what.
Yeah.
people that
I
don't
don't
know,
know what
she
the
does a
fuck
lot of
your life is
MC
like.
work
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So like that sort of behind the scenes stuff, I feel like does sort of goes unnoticed throughout most people that do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like even though I'm talking in front of a camera as my career, talking in front of a camera for YouTube is like terrifying to
Because it's
me.
more personal. You're talking
Yeah,
about,
and I
you have
don't know what to
about
talk
yourself.
about.
Yeah. Is that weird being on a podcast then?
I mean, it's weird to be on the other side. It's weird to be getting
Yeah, true.
interviewed.
You're usually
Yeah.
It's different. It's
I
different.
had someone try to interview me like at school once for their like mini project they were doing,
Yeah.
and I was just like, I had no clue what to say when I was getting asked questions.
Yeah,
I'm like,
true.
It's
You
so
get put on the
strange.
spot so
It's
much.
so strange.
you're
That's
born
why
to do one or the other. I think like
Definitely.
That's why I so much prefer like being on this side. Like even doing like radio when we talk to people, it's so much easier just because even
have
with radio,
control.
you have to be live with radio.
Yeah.
And you like
That's
you'd
even
be put on the spot.
more insane.
Like this,
being
we
live-
we could do this 100 different times and
Yeah.
just not post it if we wanted to.
You've got control when you're the interviewer as well. You can, like, if the conversation goes off in a different way that you don't want it to, you can take it back and you can really decide.
Yeah, is that why you
how it
sort
goes.
of prefer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
I get
I would
to choose what gets put out there of me as well.
Yeah, exactly
because
right.
most of the time I'm independent and I'm editing the clips. So, but I like it that way because I get to pick what gets posted of me and my work. So
How long, say,
not this time.
like a
yeah, not this time though.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
gone here.
We choose. You're on the opposite end of the stick.
You've signed the paper.
What is this?
Oh, I lost my train of thought. No, I'm gonna remember it. Ready?
That's fine.
Alright, do
Like
I
you said, we
Sing
can
some
edit.
elevator music. Sing some elevator music, Ben.
I don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah.
Make something up on the
Alright,
spot.
I'll say something.
Well, you
Okay,
guys are the
you go
interviewers.
first.
I'll
Like
say
you
something.
said,
You
you
go
can
first.
cut it.
Oh, we're not gonna cut
uncut.
it. No way.
Oh,
This is uncut.
uncut.
See?
This is the stuff
Truthful.
people love. Just seeing us just embarrass ourselves. Anyway.
Exactly right.
Well, so you're gonna put in the clips of you guys dancing, or
Yeah.
No, we weren't dancing before this. No, we weren't.
I
We
think
didn't film it.
I'm gonna get them.
No.
I'm gonna get them to
Cut.
record their dances, and they're gonna put it
camera
in.
actually
Since,
wasn't
it,
on in there.
since it's uncut, well, you guys are gonna do it afterwards.
I will do it afterwards.
Yeah, he wants to do it afterwards.
I've got
You
heaps
can-
of good
you can do
ideas
it
of how we're
afterwards.
going to blow up somehow.
Yeah, post it on TikTok. You'll be
Basically,
famous.
for people who are confused, Ben was doing the Pongo shuffle before.
Whatever
we
that
were
is.
laughing at him.
All right. Okay,
Back on
I've-
track now. Back on track.
I don't know what your question is, but I'll ask a question.
Go.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I forgot. No. Do you go? do you go to school? I obviously know the answer, but like for them.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just say
Yeah.
yes or no, or do you want me
Yeah.
to tell you?
Tell
like-
us
Tell us
about
the
it,
story.
please.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just going to be a dead conversation, and I'm going to have to struggle.
Well, I do go to school. I'm in uni right now.
And how old are you?
16.
16-year-old in uni.
So
Nice.
tell us how that works.
Okay, so the university is in Queensland, but I'm doing it online, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's just normal school hours, like 38 hours a week.
And when did
of
you get
study.
into that?
Well, technically I haven't officially got in. I'm in the testing stages, so I have to pass these 2 modules to get in. So
And you're supposed to be studying for that right now? Or?
No.
No.
She studied before.
I studied before I came here.
Did you go, like, before that, did you go to school or did you...
Yeah, so all of my life I went to a normal private school until year 9, and then I left to do homeschooling.
Was that when sort of Princess Polly and stuff came around?
Yeah, I think it was like a year into homeschooling,
Yeah, okay.
or halfway through, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was really good timing because the scheduling at the school I went to, it wasn't very flexible for kids like me. It was flexible for athletes and like academically smart kids.
Yeah, so I guess we should, like, that's something else we could get into, like,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
teachers weren't
definitely.
very, like, accepting of what your dreams
You
were.
know,
and
and you
whatnot.
know, but
Yeah.
Maybe that can be a taster. Maybe we'll throw away to us back in the studio telling you about our socials.
Who knows? Just jumping away from the episode real quick, guys. I just wanted to remind you guys about our socials.
Now, look, you don't have to follow them. Like, I get it's up to you, and it doesn't really affect you if you do. Sort of helps us out a
Helps
little
us
bit.
out a bunch.
Yeah, it does help us out a bunch, actually. But you don't have to follow them, but we would highly advise that you did. But you don't have to, but it'd be really cool if you did. So, like, Ben, where can they find them?
You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Amateur
Spotify as well.
Shittalkers, Spotify
a lot of you
as
guys
well.
listening to on now.
And if you want to find them in one place, you can see it in our Insta bio.
Now, Linktree. So, without further ado, let's jump back into the episode.
So how did your like teachers like deal with like your schedule being like a model and all and a journalist?
Well, they didn't,
They didn't?
if I'm being honest. I
Like-
mean,
How did they not deal with it? If that makes sense?
yeah, no, I get it. As soon as I got into year 7, like I said, it was kind of when my career started. So I got busier and busier basically every week. And it being year 7, it was like kind of hard to adapt to it.
Yeah.
So when I would miss a day and I'd come back, I'd be like, what did we learn yesterday? They'd say to me, the teachers, it's not our problem. It's your fault you weren't here, all of the above. And one time, like, I was just going out. I think I was going out to lunch.
Yeah.
And in our year 7 building, there was a staff room for all the year 7 teachers. So, like, they could kind of just stay with us because we were year 7s.
Yeah.
And I walked past the staff room and I caught a bunch of teachers talking bad about me and how much I miss school and, like, yeah, just horrible things to do to, like, a 12-year-old,
Have any reached
13-year-old.
out to you?
No.
Oh,
No.
Good.
that would feel so good, like to have a teacher like say like, "Oh,
I mean,
congratulations." and
Yeah. I only had one teacher in my whole, like, high school, I'll say. I can't really remember primary school.
So from year 7 to year 9.
From year 7 to year 9, I only had one teacher say that I was doing something good.
Fuck.
Yeah, right.
And then every teacher I tried to tell them what I was doing with my life. They'd be like, oh, yeah, cool.
Didn't really care.
They didn't
Because
care.
it wasn't like academic.
No, and at the time, that was when I was mainly focusing on my swimwear company.
Oh yeah.
So
We'll talk about that soon as well.
Not that it's going to be a long segment. Apparently.
So, yeah, no. Apparently I'm leaving in a minute. No, so I feel like if it was more journalism back then, it
Yeah.
would be a little bit more impressive to them because, like,
It's
it requires
English sort of
school,
thing.
yeah.
Yep.
But since it was, like, fashion, designing, not really realistic for year 7.
Do you think it's like? So what school was? Well, like what area was that?
Warrigal, if
Warrigal.
anybody knows where that
Yeah, like
is.
Yeah,
Warrigal. I know
Country.
Warrigal because like
Yeah.
my family's up at Gippsland, but like
Yeah.
Warrigal's like nowhere. So, but like
It's
if there's-
somewhere, but
I think
not
something
really.
that comes up a lot, like in our podcast, is like small town niche.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
So
no,
do you think it was
definitely.
a lot based off that? Like, is there a lot of like footy and that over there? Like,
Yeah,
People
no.
were just
This
nation.
it's the stereotypical small town.
yeah,
Like, I think on your podcast with Bo, he talked
Yeah.
about that a lot as well.
educated.
People are just
Educated.
nation. That's all they're doing.
Yeah, no. So I lived in a stereotypical small town where girls, like, played netball and then boys
Did you
played
play
football.
netball?
I did.
Up until what
She
point?
nation. She's nation.
No, I stopped because of my career though.
Yeah.
And how long ago did you stop playing that?
Like,
How old do
did
you
you
reckon
finish
were
year
when
You're
you
seven?
testing my memory
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
I probably stopped in year 8, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Matt's still playing
Jump back
footy,
on the
so-
I'm still playing footy, absolutely.
There's
Matt-
nothing wrong with that though.
Yeah, like
I'm
Matt's-
probably gonna stop after this year. Like, I don't think I won't go on.
as soon as I get the flag, he's gonna stop.
Well, we
and-
might. We might.
Uh,
Cheers,
Don't-
Remy.
don't tell the Blues that one.
No, I don't think they'll be listening. Well, they might be.
You'll hear about it.
If not, we probably. When will this get released?
This will be released in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, this is like
2 and a bit.
this is cutting edge for us.
Yeah, this is
like,
probably
we're usually
the shortest,
ahead,
like,
but, like-
layover we've had in terms of
Yeah,
episode turnaround.
it's gonna be a shit edit.
People have gotten to this stage of the episode and you're like, oh, fucking yeah. Right, they actually, you know what? I don't think they have gotten to this stage of the episode. They would have just clicked off by now. But
I'll watch it.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank
Good.
you. Not
As
like
long as
know
you
what
and
we're
Bella
talking
watch
about.
it, it's fine.
Yeah, we'll have at least 2.
Exactly.
3 if I can get my dad to watch it.
Your brothers?
They won't watch it.
Oh. Okay, we got
Damn.
3 though.
3.
3.
Good stuff.
Let's go.
Now, the next thing. Oh, there you go. Your
We
swimwear
should have left
brand.
that hanging there. Anyway, swimwear brand.
Yeah, we touched on your swimwear brand a little bit before. What's sort of the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the series of events for that one. What happened there?
So that started in year 7.
That started when I was 10 also. But
Wow.
because of, the idea started when I was 10, and then kind of as I was designing and trying to get into production, COVID hit.
Yeah.
So we couldn't get anything, no fabrics or products into Australia. But it launched when I was 12. And
Did you do a lot of it yourself, or?
Well, the ideas were my own, but obviously I was 10. Like, my mum helped me a lot.
Matt was coding websites. No, I'm kidding.
No, I mean...
No, I wasn't. I wish
No.
I was.
He definitely
was so
wasn't.
much easier.
So your mum
Yeah,
helped
my
out a
mum
bit.
helped. I was 10. I wouldn't have known anything about domains or, like... What's the word?
Copyright.
Copyright.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't have known anything about any of those without her help, so...
We actually still don't really know much about copyright, Matt and I, so...
Oh no,
It's
we know enough.
difficult.
We know enough.
It's.
We've done
I think there's a
everything.
lot of complex, like, little things about it, though, that you can't...
But we're the first with the amateur shit talkers, so unless someone
Yeah.
tries to claim it, someone from a small town pub, I'm sure.
You
they
know
probably
what's
could claim
you know
it.
what's harder than domains and copyright?
What is?
Getting an Instagram username that doesn't already exist.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
It's so
big
hard.
We had no trouble with that,
Big-
but, like...
oh, yeah,
Really?
we had-
You know, it's pretty...
Oh yeah, we had
When I
amateur
was
shit
making
talkers
B
easy.
Social's Instagram account this year, it was already taken, and I was like, who
What?
has
Did
B
you search
Social?
up the Insta?
Yeah,
Was it?
What was
any-
it like?
Like 0 followers, 0 followers.
yeah, it
sort of
was.
I suppose someone,
okay.
like, taking the piss out of you, so... You...
Yeah, probably. But I'd never mentioned the name before,
Oh,
yeah,
right.
true.
so B Social.
Anyways,
you
I
go
feel like
follow.
we skipped over the yeah. We'll do that. At the
Take
end.
that out.
Don't worry.
Ben, take
Cut
that out.
But like the actual swimwear brand. So what was it called?
Project B.
Project B.
Yeah.
And where is that at the moment? Like
Well,
in terms of
Right now, it's taking a hold. Well, we're still selling, we're just not manufacturing, and I'm not designing this year for summertime. Just because I'm studying and I want to put my all into that because it's my main priority right now. Like, because I started when I was 10, my priorities, it grew with me. My
Yeah.
priorities changed as I got older.
Yeah.
And
just like everyone does when
Yeah.
they're growing up. Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
you want to be a
To start
policeman
something
when you're
so
10, then you want to be a
young, it's-
firefighter when you're 12.
yeah,
you want to join the military
exactly.
when you're 13. Yeah,
Exactly,
it all
yeah.
changes.
I feel like starting something so young, it's always going to be a passion for mine. I will go back to it, and I know that for a fact. It's never going to close.
Yeah.
It'll always be a passion, and I will be going back to it when the time's right. It's just such a big commitment
Yeah.
to run a business.
How much time did it take you, like, before you actually got your first release out? Like how, like, so the idea came
3
around when
years.
you're 10. 3 years.
3 years.
So you were 13 when.
Yeah,
Takes
I
a
just
while.
turned 13. I think our shoot was... The product came, the bulk order came on my birthday,
Yeah.
and then we shot January the next year.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Do you do, like, a lot, like, is it all, like, do you know what you want, like, when you do the shoots of, like,
Oh, yeah, I organised the whole shoot.
oh,
Yeah, wow.
I love doing influencing for fun, but it's not what I want to do. It's actually, I feel like a lot of people...
so if
I
you...
feel like people get triggered by it because people look down at it a lot.
Yeah, I think so, as well.
Yeah, it's actually really hard because you're expected to be perfect 100% of the time.
That's true.
Like, it's just an expectation.
Yeah. And
It's like the minimum you can do if you're an influencer.
do you think if, like, you got a video tomorrow that put you up to, like, 1 million followers, which wouldn't, like, you know,
Like,
that's
Yeah,
unrealistic,
yeah.
unrealistic, but
Canon event.
if if it happened, like, would you, like, put journalism down the drain?
No.
No?
No,
Still
because
pursue
it's not my
dreams.
passion, influencing. It's fun, but it's not that fun.
Really?
I would use the platform to get more journalism jobs.
Yeah. She's smart.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
wanted to.
Reasonably.
I remember what I was going to say. Like,
This was 30 minutes ago, guys, but anyway.
probably longer than that. So, you spoke about a while ago. You spoke about how you do like red carpet work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like emceeing. So what does that usually involve when you're just standing on a red carpet? Because it's not you just standing there. You're actually doing stuff, aren't you?
No. So, do you want the whole process?
Yeah, go the whole process.
Okay. Well, I'll get booked to work on the red carpet, or I'll reach out to them sometimes.
Yeah.
Like Wog Boys. When I worked on Wog Boys,
That would be such a cool red carpet to be on.
it was amazing. It
Yeah.
was the biggest thing I've done, journalism wise. It was very exciting looking back on it. There was a lot of insane people there that I got to speak to. But for that, we'll go off that instance.
Yeah.
My agent got that job for me because they had mutuals.
Yeah.
And so I got a list of VIPs. I generally get a list of the most important people that are going to be there.
Yeah.
So I research the most important people and get specific questions for them that people might want to know about and that I want to know about. And then just for general
I feel like
people.
Matt and I are like in the compartment of doing research. We kind of just rock up.
Oh,
Get
But
to
I
know
feel
a
like
teeny
it's
bit
different.
Yeah, it's a bit different though. Like we got to find stuff out on the podcast as well. But
Yeah,
we
that's
can't-
how you keep it
we can't
interesting.
do all our
Yeah.
research. We
And-
really want to make this podcast like lighthearted.
authentic.
Yeah,
and,
and
real, so that's why we do it like this and how it is. It sounds
so I come
uncut
here
and
set up for
unprofessional,
40
but I don't
minutes
know.
with our guest here. And,
Yeah, exactly right.
But it's
But I also find most of the time the questions I prepare I don't use. Because in the moment in the conversation you kind of find something better.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it's a bit
So
more
it just sort of
personal.
gives you like the option on something. to
Yeah,
do.
it's a backup question for something for me to fall back on if they're not giving me much. Like, you know when
Yeah.
you're talking to someone and they're not really
yeah.
helping you out?
Yeah.
Do you get nervous much?
I used to. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Sometimes.
How did you deal with them? Just
Nerves.
went,
I
went
just-
with the flow, like.
I just threw myself into it. I had no option. Well, obviously
Yeah.
I had an option, but I'm not. Like,
There wasn't really
I don't
much
like to fail.
choice.
So,
Yeah.
to be honest. So I was just like, you don't have a choice.
You wouldn't want to invest me in sequence then.
Oh,
I
great
win.
ball game.
Matt's actually got it sequence these days, so
I've never lost a game of sequence
Matt
in my
played
life.
sequence
I
for
played
the
it
first
one
time with me.
Do you
the
guys-
I
other
think
day.
from memory, I've never lost a game.
No, I've lost a couple of times, but
I hope they know what sequence is. It's a board game anyway, and it's
such a
fun.
fun board game.
I
Fun
thought
board
everyone
game.
knew what sequence was until we were in the car the other day.
Yeah,
I had
And
no idea. what
Christina
it
and
was.
Benny didn't know what it was.
yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't think. I actually didn't know what it was until like probably like 3 years ago. But like I feel
Really?
like I feel like that's pretty appropriate.
I feel like Monopoly was just the best ball game, hands down.
That's
No.
a horrible statement.
It's
What?
kind
Monopoly is
just
like
gets-
a 3-day game.
Yeah,
It's just good. Like on a, I don't know.
you have to be in the mood to play it though. the
Yeah,
whole
exactly. Like you could never get. I've got.
I just
two
get
older
angry.
time.
siblings.
I get angry because my brother's lucky
I
as
just-
fuck and he keeps getting the fucking
Yeah, someone just buys
What's it
Mayfair
called?
and you just like.
yeah,
Chance.
Mayfair.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. No.
Does me not. He's so
Well,
lucky at board
I
games.
just spend all my money and then lose. I don't actually know
So
the
you're not good at
I,
saving money on Monopoly either.
I don't.
Oh.
Fake money.
I don't know what. I don't even know the rules of Monopoly, to be honest.
I don't think I'd really know either. I know you can buy like a house, you can put a hotel on.
All
it.
I know is that you
If you
run
get
around the
4
board
houses,
and
you get a
buy
hotel.
things.
Do you guys play by the rule?
Basically, it's it. I think.
Do you guys play by the rule like you have to go around the board once before you can start buying properties? Or
Oh,
I don't think
it's
I've played
some-
Monopoly
maybe
in like a year.
I think every
I
family's
have-
got
yeah,
different
probably.
What-
rules.
What's your rules?
Oh, okay, here we go. No, this is
This
good.
is- yeah, it's-
Uno rules. I think, and I always played it as.
Do you say Uno?
Yeah, I said Uno.
you know.
I always said Uno. I don't know why. I think
Uno.
like I used to say Uno, and then someone said Uno, and I started saying Uno because of it. You know. Is that better, guys?
Rules.
Rules.
What are yours?
I feel like I don't feel like I always played it as like +2s, +4s, any color. Like obviously, you know, like a yellow falls down, that's my turn. I'll chuck down a yellow +2. Then someone can put down a green +2, then and then a change color +4 sort of thing. It all just goes down on each other.
You can't
Always.
put a +4 on a +.
Yeah, I know, but that's how we played it. That's how we played it. It's always like
What-
That's not,
what's
that's
your-
not what my rules
What's
were.
your rules
See,
with the draw
everyone-
2 and the
that's what I
draw
mean.
4?
Everyone's got different
Four.
board game rules.
+2s go on +2s
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
long as you want. +4s go on +4s.
Yeah. And that's it.
That was like
you
that.
can't mix.
Yeah,
can't-
so
You can't mix.
So
I
you
used to
did
always
+4,
play it. I don't- that's not how I
+2.
play it now.
Okay, that's okay then.
I'm trying to feel like
What about
Please,
what about
guys,
like
stop.
what are we thinking of?
Were you thinking
I
of
feel
another
like
Uno rule?
yeah,
Uno?
I had
See,
one.
I got you
I don't
saying
know
it.
if you're saying it now.
I had one in my mind, but now
What about like the skips? Can you put like a like if there's a skip card?
Oh, hold on. Pick up, put down.
Yeah, pick up, put down. Do you play that?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
same.
I play pick up, put down.
Yeah,
I
or else,
never
or
used
else
to.
how are you meant to
Never
get rid
used
of your
to.
cards?
Well, exactly. That's why I've sucked. I never won when I was playing against my brother. I would end up with 36 cards and he'd be on Uno for like ages.
It was always so late. Like you'd feel so good about yourself after like +4, +4, +4, and you were part of like one of them, he put it down, then someone gets stitched up with a +12.
But what
That's
when
right
it's
math.
you?
And then when it's you, you're like, fuck everyone, fucking everyone.
I'm done.
I hate everyone.
I think the first
It's always
time,
you
the
go.
first time I played I think I accidentally showed
Hopefully
you.
no one's wearing headphones. So.
Yeah, I hope so.
What was the word we were saying to bop?
Oh, but.
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 But
If I just blew your speakers, I'm sorry. But yeah, so the first time I was playing my sister told me to show her my cards. That's what I was supposed to do.
Bastard.
So I did, and then I don't know. I think I definitely just went on to lose from there. But yeah,
for sure.
You've been stitched up big time.
I'm pretty sure that's.
I
like
hate
all
the
blood.
feeling when you're doing the draw 4, like you're going back and forth, and you think you've got it like in the bag or draw 2, and then you put your last one down, and you're like, and then like. Oh. And then they put one down.
It's even worse when like somehow it happens with like 5 players. Like you're one of 5 players, and
you're just sitting there comfortably, like waiting. Like you get back from going.
You're
to the toilet or
so
something,
confident.
and then you just hear, "Oh, pick up 20." I'm like, what?
I hate when they like try to act like they don't have it too. When I play with my dad, we're going back and forth.
You're like, yeah, I'm fucking shitting on this.
Yeah. And I put my last
He's
one
got no
down,
clue what's gonna happen.
and he's like, oh, and puts another one down.
What do you think the best I said the best, like, in my opinion, Monopoly was the best board game growing up, because I feel like we don't play them enough nowadays. But what would be like growing up? What was like the staple for it?
I loved the like it was such a pointless game. I feel like, but I loved the like. What was it called? Like Hippo Chomp or something?
Oh,
Where you get to like
They've got a big version at Archie
wait,
Brothers.
what was it
Really?
called?
Yeah, at the arcade.
Hippos.
Hungry Hippos. Yeah.
Hungry Hippos.
Just
Do you remember
Hungry
that?
Hippos, I think.
No, I'll check it. I'll check it.
I had a lot of that. Probably wasn't my favorite. I had a lot of.
I
Like,
think my
family-
favorite was. I loved Operation when I was little.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
true.
That isn't that like something that you can't. I always played by myself.
No, you play
not
with
sure-
another person and you take in
but I was always
turns.
by myself. I was playing. Anyway,
Yeah, it was.
Um,
No, it's hungry. It
That's
is
sad.
Hungry Hippos.
it's cute. Anyway,
Hungry Hippos. It's
Oh,
double hungry.
my bad.
Extra hungry hippos.
anyway. No, but I like my family used to be like a big like, especially like during COVID, like spent that much money on board games. So like I have so many like board games no one's heard of, like Articulate. Have you guys heard of that?
No.
That's such a
It
fun
sounds
game.
like you have to
but-
be intelligent for it.
yeah, kind of.
So you just called yourself intelligent.
Yeah,
Fucking oath
no,
I
I think
did.
you're somewhat intelligent. Like somewhat.
I'm intelligent in some aspects. But
Some aspects.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades, master at none. I'll give you that.
What do
That's
you
it.
think? Do you think you're more intelligent?
Like-
What's the word? Intellect.
do I think?
Intellectual.
Yeah. Do
Intellectual.
you think I'm a higher class intellectual or a lower class intellectual?
All right, you can ask.
I remember. Hold on. Once I was
Does
like,
he know? Does he know?
no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I do. I was
In
like,
Sydney. Because
Alright,
you said
go.
this to me. I said, we were talking about had you started your podcast yet?
no.
No, your episode hasn't been released yet. And I said, oh, you better get me on the podcast. And he was like, nah, we're only getting lower intellectual individuals.
No,
on
I
it."
say lower class intellectuals, and I don't know what.
Why?
So here we
So
are.
everybody that's been on the podcast, you're lower class
No, I
intellectuals.
didn't say. I said that or influencer, and like everyone else,
What do you mean by lower class individuals?
lower class
Idiots.
intellectual, like
Oh,
just not like
just-
as high up, like not as
No
mu-
smart
as
people,
smart.
just dumb people.
No,
Do you
still
think-
smart. Like you're an intellect, but not like a major one. Like
Who do you think smarter out of both? Remy, who do you think smarter out of Ben and I? Like, who does better at school?
You, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like you're
that was not a hard question.
I feel like you're more street smart. I feel like you give off the vibes that you try, like in school. Like,
Yeah.
not like a try
No,
hard.
I know what you mean.
But you
Matt
put in
tries, but
effort.
doesn't at
Yeah,
the
I
same
put a bit of
time.
effort.
You put in
Yeah,
effort,
exactly.
and then you
I just
are like
fluke it.
me, and
Fluke it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I never really used to put in
That's
effort.
spot on.
And then it just,
yeah. But I do the same. So
yeah, it just got to the point with school. I'm like, yeah, might as well.
Half the time I'm sitting in methods now. I'm just like,
because you guys are in year
Year
11,
11,
yeah.
yeah. Half the time I'm in methods now, and then like I'd like go to a question, write down the answer, and I'm like, fuck, I'm on here. I'm so sure. I look at the answer itself. I'm like,
How's that happen?
I'll definitely add that one
I
down.
swear to God, it was minus 257,000. How's it 2?
Anyway,
That's actually the worst feeling, I feel like, when you're doing, like, you're so confident with something.
Or when you're
Okay.
talking, like when it's a group discussion.
Yeah.
And everyone else got the right answer but you.
It's like even when you put up your hand and say the answer, and the teacher goes, "Any other answers?" You're like,
No. Or they go,
Close.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah. And,
But
then
you're on the right-
anyone else got anything to add?
"You're on the right track."
That's always the way it goes. They just don't want to say no straight to your face. They're like, yeah, that could be one. Anyone else got anything?
Yeah, and you're like, "Oh, okay, I'll leave."
I'm a fuckwit. I'll just
Unless you went to
stay
my
silent.
school and they were just... No, you're wrong.
Nah.
You're dumb.
Shut up, Remy. go design
You're
another.
dumb.
Go design another bikini.
That was my language teacher.
Good
Literally my language teacher.
Oh no.
What language?
French.
French.
I'm
Ben's
actually,
French
learning
at the moment.
French. Do
So
you
a
remember
French
any?
teacher.
I almost said Dua Lipa.
Duolingo.
I don't even know how to say hi.
No. I know. Mercy is thank you.
Merci.
Merci.
Oh, je m'appelle Remy.
Ah.
I think. Don't quote me on it.
That's a more feminine way to say it. I think like
There's masculine and feminine
Yeah.
types of words as well, and that was
Yeah,
really
like there's
confusing.
and when you say and a, hold on, it's one of the two.
The only other languages I know is PHP, HTML, CSS, and SQL.
Fucking nerd. Anyway,
I don't even know what that means, so.
Computer languages.
coding.
Okay.
There's nothing you can't search up on ChatGPT and
Exactly
put in.
right. Fortunately.
No, but it's like
Wait, so you're doing it in school or?
no, just Duolingo.
He's been sitting on his couch and doing it.
I don't know.
I
think it's a
hated
flex to know
languages.
French.
I
Well, I've
hated
been doing it for
languages
ages.
so much.
Half the time I have nothing better.
I
to
think
do
it was
than-
my teacher's fault though why I hated languages.
Yeah, I think a big part of school is like having a
Teachers.
good relationship with your teachers.
Yeah.
I think that's
Has to
actually
be.
the most
They
important
can
part of
make
your
you they can make you want to learn or they can
Oh, it
make
has
you
to be.
not want to
Yeah.
learn.
Like you can see
I've
the kids
always-
that come in at year 7 like as knuckleheads and can turn around completely by year 12 just by
Yeah.
someone showing a bit of passion for them.
Yeah.
That's it. I had one bitch of a teacher, and that was about. Oh, actually, like I have. She's not my teacher, but Miss Slater. You can have a big fat shout out. Fucking. I hope you're listening to this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play it loud and clear in
One
the
bitch
library.
of a teacher, Miss Slater.
Cancel it. Anyway, no, but then like everyone else, like I've been pretty lucky. Like, I think as long as like where you can go with like conversations with them and that, and like the way you behave around them, like you can be stupid but not.
I feel like you can get the teachers that they're only interested in teaching the smart kids.
100%.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I had a math teacher. She ended up being one of the best math teachers of mine once she kind of understood like where I was coming from.
So you weren't smart.
No, not in math. Street smart.
Straight smart.
I feel like you're one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh.
street smart at all.
Jack of all
You don't know
trades,
how to
master
cross
of
a
none.
road.
No, I'm very street smart. But I think that's because I like just went to the city.
I feel
when
like
was,
street
12.
smart isn't always crossing a road though. I feel like it's no offense.
No, that's like life smart.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
how you read people and like
I would say I'm street smart.
I would say I'm more street smart than school smart. I feel like I can read people very well. I feel like
Me
I can
too.
know people's intentions.
Okay.
I'd
What do
back
you
that
think
more.
about Matt then?
I think
Here we go.
All right.
no. Let me
Like a
gather my
psychic
thoughts.
session. All right.
Okay.
I feel like you're getting judged so
It's
hard.
like I
What do
think-
you mean by that though? What do you want me to?
Like I just want
Yeah.
you to tell me what you think like Matt like what his behavior is towards people and that.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
does
I
he
feel
think
like-
does he think is above everyone?
No. I think
Wrong. No, kidding.
I think
Wrong.
you would be a
put him in
very.
a KFC
Wait, so you
workplace
think
and you'll.
I'm-
I think you'd be a
level.
very grateful person.
I'd back that.
I get that from all three of you.
No, I don't want to get judged.
I wasn't gonna judge you. I was actually
Okay.
gonna say something nice.
Yeah. Yeah, sure you were, Remy. I can read you just like you can read me.
Okay, go on.
No.
Off camera. Otherwise we
You
get
can
cancelled.
plug your socials before.
Okay. Okay.
Do you remember?
Quick, do you remember your socials?
What? Just my personal?
You can throw up whichever
Yeah,
social.
like your-
Okay. My
platform.
personal platforms. My Instagram is Rhemy Bea, Bea, by the way, and my TikTok is .Rhemy Bea, and then my personal journalism account and where I post my interviews is besocial.au.
I'm not sure I follow that one actually.
Probably don't.
That's,
Not many people do.
Do we have a quote of the day?
We do. I was
do.
just thinking what you are. Okay,
So Remy, you're gonna have to read it.
do you know the quote of the day segment? Basically, we give you a quote and you have to read it.
Or
out
if
to
you've
the
never
camera.
gotten that far,
I have.
you have. Oh,
So in the highlighted there, you gotta have to look at the camera and read it out. Just the highlighted part.
this is
Yes.
the most crucial part of.
Yes.
Let me
this is-
remember.
You got
You
it.
have to
So I
lean-
can't
you
look
have
at the camera.
You have to lean up to the camera.
You have to lean up and look straight at
I'm
the camera.
not doing that.
You
Okay,
have
well,
to.
you just have to look straight at the camera. You got it?
Wait, that's such a tongue twister.
No, it's just the highlighted part.
You don't have to do it. Just hold
Or
on.
dream. Or dream. Okay.
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 Okay. I haven't memorized it though.
You can just pretend you're looking at the camera.
Okay.
All right,
I don't know how you're
Ben,
supposed to do
shush,
that.
ready? No, she's got it. We can't say
You
anything.
gotta
until
cut
she's got it.
this.
No,
I'm
we're
not
not.
cutting it.
We're not cutting this. This is all
Okay.
staying in.
Okay. You and this is the quote of the day. You are never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream.
Oh. That's
These
probably-
guys,
That's
these
probably
guys
the
are
worst one
dreaming
yet.
new dreams
No, I'm kidding.
every day.
You were never too old to set another goal.
Oh,
or
sorry,
dream
I
a
wasn't
new
good
dream.
enough apparently.
Remy, the
Well, look, we almost got
MC.
there. Yeah,
I'm not used to being on
Yeah,
this
true.
side.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I kind of interviewed you guys for a bit on the board games
Oh, no, that's
and the
all right, though.
rules.
Yeah, I guess.
It all sort of ends up being like that.
That's fine.
Nothing wrong
People
with
you need to get someone to interview you though, because people want to get
Nah,
to
I
know
don't-
who they're listening to.
All right, we can get you in for another episode, but interviewing us because
Yeah.
people are actually asking for an episode like that. So
Yeah.
We might
Anyway.
have to do one. Yeah, maybe.
roll the outro music. Woo.